I feel like Patreon offers this incredible lifestyle that I was able to realize through the platform and through my users.
Hey everyone, my name is Utkarsh. I lead engineering at Patreon. We hear a lot about the video creators and podcasters on Patreon, but as an engineer, one set of creators that I was really interested in is the technology creator. And we're very lucky to have Patrick here, who is one such technology creator.
So I am Patrick Wardle, and I created Objective-C. It's a tool suite of cybersecurity tools to help protect Mac computers. I've worked with the FBI to track down evil hackers, wrote a book, and even launched a Patreon-inspired Mac security conference, Objective by the C.
Tell us a little bit about how you first got into security tooling.
I did an internship at NASA working on software for the space shuttles and Martian rovers. Although the real reason I was there was to see if aliens existed. Unfortunately, I didn't find this at NASA, so I went to work for one of the US government intelligence agencies. This really opened my eyes to this whole other world of sophisticated adversaries, nation-state hackers, and computer viruses. So that was kind of the initial interest in terms of security.
And then obviously at some point you came to know about Patreon. So tell us a little bit about what role Patreon has played in your business.
So Patreon has really played a pivotal role in my success, especially in the context of security tools for users. These are tools that are protecting people from getting hacked by their exes, hackers, computer viruses. I personally don't believe that people should pay for that. That'd be like getting into your Uber and then being charged extra to use the seatbelt. But again, there was this conundrum, right? It takes a lot of time to build these tools. What do I do? However, when I found out about Patreon, it was really the solution to my problem in the sense that passionate users who wanted to support my goals, my creations, could do so, and it did eventually allow me to transition out of my day job to do this full time. Again, solely thanks to Patreon.
What role has community played in your offering, and how do you interact with your community?
So first and foremost, they are just so supportive, yes, financially, but also they continue to be a source of inspiration for me. One recent example, about a year or two ago, one of my Patreon supporters reached out and said, "Patrick, you should write a book." And I said, "Wow, that's a really good idea. Never thought of that." So every time I created a chapter, I posted it online, and then my Patreon supporters would read through and provide technical feedback, editorial feedback. So it really became this community-focused event, which is really the only way I could have written a book. How fortunate and forever indebted I am to the Patreon community.
So on a closing note, is there any message you have for other tech creators out there on how to leverage Patreon's platform?
Yeah, that's a great question to end with, because I'm always surprised there's not more tech creators on Patreon, because I really think it's the ultimate platform for independent software developers or creators in the technical space. How do we create community-focused tools that we give away for free, but also, yes, be financially incentivized in a way that doesn't drive our goals? So it's really this win-win reality that comes to fruition thanks to the users and the platform that is Patreon.
Patrick, thank you so much for spending the time today. Can't thank you enough. This was awesome.